So we have a new banking collapse. Yay! Didn't see this one coming. Welcome to Douchey Bank, and take a look at this. Wow. How about that? That, my friends, is called credit default swaps. And it is not over, and Janet is not allowing it to be over, because 1 minute she's saying, you're all protected, it's fine. And then she comes out and she's like, none of you guys are protected. Sorry, apologize for that. And she made Bill cry. But that's okay, because this entire thing is going under. And, well, I mean, some things go up, other things go down. Remember, like maybe 6 months ago, give or take a few months, I'm like, you should probably buy some physical, right? Gold and silver. I have a thinking that something's going on. Exploding. Silver dealers are calling it a complete panic. Also, for those of you that are like, well, silver really didn't pop, you know, the paper went from like 19 to 21. I'm not saying, okay, go try to buy the real stuff. And boy, oh boy, would I not want to be a fly on that wall in the closed door meeting that Janet's having. I think it might be about the banking collapse. But bravo, the market went up today. I know, I put in a buy. Was it yesterday or the day before? So we'll take a look at that, because we don't look at what's happening in the world. That does not coincide with trading. It's something that you need to figure out, as they would, do they say it in Texas? Right quick? I don't know why that one's in my head. And also, cue the fire a second time for all you fearmongers out there that are saying, oh, bank run, banking collapse, go get your money out. Can you guys just think about this for a second? Because some people are like, you can't say that. If there is a burning building and I'm like, hey, look over there. That building's burning. There's people in it. Oh, nope. That's against the law. Don't go in there. I'm going to man up and go save women and children. So that is why I come on this channel and I'm like, your building is burning down, ma'am. And if for some reason the building that you're currently in is Douchey Bank, which they actually cleared the 200. Today, I'm like, hey, how'd you get over that thing? We'll do a little chartsy-fartsy for you, because I know you're like, let's all go short. I wouldn't recommend that. But bravo, you said it's clearly insolvent. It's all going down. That's not how I trade. Coming in from Citi. Citi describes this is irrational, you guys. What are you doing? I mean, come on. Yes, they might have a lot of debt on their balance sheet, and they might not make any money, but what's the panic here? Douchey Bank drops in sell-off. Couldn't have seen this one coming. Latest bout of stress comes days after Credit Suisse rescue. Financial sector suffering widespread share price declines. And not just that, the worst in 3 years. Douchey Bank AG fell by the most in 3 years, which I just said. And the cost of insuring its debt. Oh, how about those default spreads? Debt again. I showed you the chart, right? It's going to keep going up. The defaults rose in a sell-off that Citigroup Inc. analyst describes as irrational. When I say you want irrational, listen to these politicians. Listen to Janet, listen to Jerome, maybe the guy that has struggles climbing stairs. And also, funny thing, today I was looking for my position in SPY that I took out with you guys on the channel. I'm like, it's missing. It was actually, I did it paper trading. So I am currently up on that pain trade. That was a swing trade. Very simple. See the red line? See the buys, the sells? That's what I have in my course. If you want to come along, join us. That course is currently 60% off, and that is where I tell everyone to start, so you don't lose your money, and has everything to do about that little white line right there. Also, from the looks of it, some of you guys that are not in my bear market course, which you just take that 1 second, because we're in a bear market for the most part, yeah, you're in trouble. I mean, today's move, almost 6%, 6.57. If you're just like, oh, let's short this. What the heck? It's going the wrong way. And the answer is, what could have told you not to short here? Yeah? Anyone want to take a guess? Turn on one indicator for you. Also, link in the description. This is not my code. My code comes with the Bravo 9, everything that you see on my channel, like, minus this. That one, Lux Algo. When you are in that zone, okay, This is your no-no zone. You do not short in that zone. That is where there is reversals. That way you can make your digits go up rather than down. Actually, on one of the last swing trades above the 200, gets a beat down. Yeah, you'd miss that gap right there. From there, it does not have a candle close until right there. That's 15%. Also, if you would like me to predict the future, because I have crystal balls, I will show you what's going to happen. It's going to go under the 200, which it did. It's going to go into that little Lux Algo zone. It's going to come up. It's going to retest the 200-day moving average. It's going to get rejected here. I got to bring it forward so you can see what's going to happen. And at that point, paper trading only, for those of you that want to make us some money, yep, right there. That would be rejection from the 200. Oh, and for those of you that think this banking thing is fixed, cue the fire a third time. They haven't fixed anything. Actually, since 2008, it is the same game. And if you understand how the game is played, you actually can kind of make some money from it. I've been warning you, tsunami coming. I know, the Biden administration will tell you the economy's strong as hell and the politicians and closed door meetings, everything's okay here. It's not okay. We're going to repeat the same thing. Fed eases, Fed tightens. It's just the same game. No reason to worry. As douchey bank bloodbath reunites global bank crisis fears. But there should be, because it's a gigantic Ponzi scheme. And the more people that wake up to a gigantic Ponzi scheme built on debt, which makes no sense to humans, they're like, wait, so money's debt? Yes. That's what the elites did. They created a monetary system of only debt. No, well, that's not money. Oh, I know. And I'm not even talking about fractional reserve banking. That's actually semi-logical. It's not at all. But I mean, like I've been telling you before, because you're like, explain again? It's all debt. Yeah, you walk into a bank, I want a loan. They have nothing in it. Here's $1 trillion. Poof, right out of thin air, pay it back with interest. Debt with interest. The Treasury, Janet over there is like, let's do QE, create bonds. Bonds are debt. The word bondage. Some of you may think that's fun. Others of you are uncomfortable, especially when you have to pay it back with interest. That's a bond. That's your big debt clock, right? 33 trillion. You have to pay it back, working more from your paychecks. It's a system that continues to work that way. And the only way to fix it is to basically burn it all down. But you don't want to do that. You want to go, okay. I see how it's all done, because no one understands. No one even knows where money comes from, but now you do. It's from debt with interest. You can now make your little debt digits go bigger. And also, don't listen to these guys. I mean, listen to what is coming out of their fracking mouths. European banking oversight is robust and stable. Douchey Bank is very profitable. No reason to worry. ECB. Oh, gosh. Euro area. Why Bravo? Why hard word? I don't know. It looks pretty easy to me. Area. Okay. But in my head, it's like, that's not how you say it. Banking sector strong and fully equipped to provide liquidity. No, there isn't, because you stop the whole bond debt game. You're kind of losing your pristine collateral, because every time a bond runs off, poof, money's gone. Every time you pay off your debt, poof, money just disappears. Believe it or not. I know you guys are going to yell at me like Mike Maloney. Money is gold and silver. Yes, I completely understand that. But we're not on that system. Sorry that I always have to say that, because it's like, well, I just finished watching the whole series of Hidden Secrets of Money. And you're saying it incorrectly. But here, let me give you my hidden secrets of money. It doesn't exist. And you want to know what else doesn't exist in Emperor Palpatine's head? Crest whitening strips. Hey, Janet, match the curtain with the teeth, okay? It's just a simple little, just when you're scrolling through Target going, wow, these things are so expensive nowadays. Just pick yourself up one or maybe two. I mean, I know if I was in that meeting with her, I'm like, hey, Janet, I got a question. I'm just asking for a friend. If I wanted to really brighten up my teeth, any suggestions? But in her closed door meeting, why can't we be there yelling? Yelling. Like what I said earlier, I'm like, she needs to be yelling, everything's fine, we'll back your, that 250, it's 350. It's unlimited, even though legally she cannot. So scratch that, but they could say whatever they want. And then, whatever, it hits someone, maybe the Supreme Court, and they're like completely unconstitutional. But that was a nice try. And while you're at it, throw the Fed in there too, and they'll go, oh yeah, that's unconstitutional. What are you guys doing with that? But they convened their emergency financial stability meeting on Friday as banking crisis explodes. So for everyone over the last week, you're like, it's fine. They solved it. I'm like, they didn't solve it. And what rhymes with solvent, right? Solvent, insolvent. That would be correct. Oh, and just in case you are new to this Ponzi scheme, they get it wrong every time. Every single time. You're wrong. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Tell everyone it's great. June 2017. Fed. Yellen expects no new financial crisis in our lifetimes. Okay. 24 hours later, it's all gone. And I don't know if you guys caught Rick on CNBC. Again, I was saying I try never to watch the news. It looks like he's just had enough. Here, I'll just jump. Listen.
Is this really a banking crisis? Joe, you know what it is. It's a Fed crisis. It's a rate hiking crisis. It's a crisis built on a crisis we never solved. And now we have walkbacks, takebacks, Treasury secretaries changing their mind.
Preach it, brother. All right, keep going.
How could anybody be shocked? I was shocked that the news wasn't worse 3 months ago, 2 months ago. Now we're starting to see the realities of it.
And let me just tell you, again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you've seen nothing yet. And you watch the Fed reverse course quicker than a hooker at a car that just finds out that, oh, you're a police officer. Hold on, I'm late for church. And they're going to reverse because they always look in the rearview mirror. And now what was in the rear, now it's, well, actually, they don't look ahead, which that's what we do on this channel. I'm like, we also look at the history and go, this is how it always repeats. But the economy, no, look at this. B of A forecast and Bloomberg consensus for January. This is January. Retail, all these things. Collapsing. The economy is collapsing. Or as this article says, Fed gets its wish. Real-time card data shows consumer spending craters. After what? Well, after right now. And actually, you want to know what's not cratering? As this stuff, we got another panic. Unease over banking sector turmoil spurred huge demand for precious metals. Yeah, but all of you and I, we already got there at the beginning of the year. Some of you have been stacking for your whole life. Now, can I just beg you maybe to, you have this 1, 2, 3, maybe take one of them, right? Go buy the things you want because it's worth a whole lot more now. Because like always, things go up, things go down, okay? Please. I mean, it is nice. Revel in you are right. You're right. You're rich. You feel great. You understand how the system works. Take advantage of it. Actually, Silver Ninja he keeps having me on with Silver. Silver had a great swing trade. You all took advantage of it, but now it's going to roll. Actually, do you want to know where it's really going to have the severe beatdown and all the banks are going to come in and dump Silver? It's this, SLV. I know it's not real. It's right at 30. Or if you get in that Lux Algo zone, do not, if it goes in there, are we in there yet? Huh? Scott, we in there? No. We're close, okay? I'm here to help you make money. Look, see, you got in there. Dump 20%, 25%. Same thing here. Got in this. This was this actually hit. Someone put in a market order at $28. And never do a market order. It's a limit. You're like, this is what I want right here. I want it down there. And if I can't get it then forget it. I don't want it. And also, just to show you the manipulation, look, it got up to, look at the volume. I'm gonna draw it. On that day, the negative volume, that is banks and all the people that rig this thing are like, short, a trillion, no, 3 trillion short. We're going, it's all puts. That was actually the last high that Silver would make for a very long time. They're like, oh yeah, you want to play this game? No, bad, go to your room. It was probably took a 35% haircut. I'm just trying to gauge it with my eyes. Also, the volume here, I'll draw it just because maybe my screen's light. Here's your normal volume. It was up here. Look at this. Woo! I'm telling you, there is coming a time. Please be like these guys. Don't be these guys though, okay? Be like these guys and learn how to accumulate, not just things. What do you want? You got the money. Okay, congratulations. What are you going to do? I don't know. It's metal. Okay, it's sitting there. It looks pretty, or it's digits on a screen. Go do something. Go travel to Paris, where they're burning everything down right now. I think that's what's going on. Or wait, where is it? We're raising the retirement age, right? Oh, love government officials. Oh, you know what? When you're 95, that's when you can retire. But in the meantime, guys, before retirement, make digits go up. So take advantage of the 60% off on swing trading or bear market. Just learn this stuff and start little, and then start like me. Little. No, start with paper trading. And then grow up to be a big man and go do the things you want, whatever that is. I don't care. Go by yourself. Most of the things you do is by yourself anyways. I won't tell your wife. I'll see you tomorrow.